The narco, got dope like Pablo, cut dope like Pablo, shot trees with the Draco, on the north got Diego, say hasta luego, we'll be in rapping kilo, snub nose with potato.
Hey you guys, if you've seen my last video, I told you guys that I wanted to do another cook with me. I don't know if you guys like these videos. I hope you do, because if not, that would be awkward. If you can't tell, your girl has lost a little bit of weight. Now I'm going to show you a meal that I have been eating a lot that has helped me lose some weight. This is a Philly cheesesteak casserole. The original recipe I'll link down below. I think it's a little bit more unhealthy, but it's high in protein. Me, I like to use ground turkey. I'm not going to tell you guys the exact amount of calories because I don't want to lead you guys wrong, but I can tell you that it has helped me lose weight. Now I'm going to tell you guys everything you're going to need. You're going to need 2 packs of meat, whatever type of meat you want to use, but I'm going to use ground turkey. This isn't my favorite. It's just cheaper than what my favorite is. I like getting the 97% lean and 3% fat. Stuff is getting expensive, so we had to go with this. You're gonna need 1 egg, and there's literally only 1 egg in this carton. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Eggs are getting expensive and I need to go grocery shopping. Then you want to get you an onion. This is a white onion. You can use whatever peppers you want to use. I'm just going to use 2 green peppers. I'm going to use half of a block of cream cheese. You can use a whole block of cream cheese. It's whatever your preference is. You're going to need some provolone cheese. Like I said, I need to go grocery shopping, so we got 2 open packs. That's how things go around here. Some mozzarella cheese, and you're only going to need 1 cup. I have this from the last time I made it. I have the perfect amount in here. Then just some type of oil to oil your pan. I'm gonna bring you guys over here. Sorry if the camera is a little bit crooked. My tripod's a little bit messed up. Sorry if you hear Teddy drinking water. I like to use this big old, I think this would be considered a pan. I don't really know. I like it because it fits everything in it that I need. You're gonna want to put your meat on while you cut up your vegetables, which is your onions and peppers. So we're gonna be multitasking. You guys want to make sure you pay attention to your food over here while you're cutting up your other stuff. And we can smear it around. Here's a better view of the meat that I get, but now I'm gonna put these in. Me personally, I don't like the juices to get in there. I always just pick it up like this. I don't know why, it just grosses me out, okay? And you guys could probably hear the dogs walking around. I'm sure y'all are used to that now. This is still a little bit frozen, so that's why I didn't have that much juice. When I have it really thawed out, it'd be so much blood in there, and I do not like that. Now that we got this, we're just going to leave it over here. Pay attention to it. Now I'm going to cut up my pepper. And if you see this, I already cut off a piece because it was like a bad spot up there. And I was like, oh my gosh, gotta cut that off because we can't do that. So if you have fur babies, peppers are a great treat. So I always like to cut off the bottom and give it to the doggies. Let's see if you guys can see Lulu. Come here, Lulu. Come catch it for them. I don't think they can see you. Here. Catch. Oh, you missed. Here. Teddy can have that one. Try again. Can you stand up for them so they can see you? Oh. Okay. Catch. Oh. Here, get it. She didn't catch it either, but I think y'all saw her. Dog chewing ASMR. Watch y'all stuff over here. I'm so excited because when I eat my dinner, I'm going to be watching Ginny and Georgia. Comment down below if you guys like Ginny and Georgia. And if you haven't watched it already, you already know. Definitely recommend. I don't know why I'm cutting this like this. I'll come back over here. You know you're a good chef when you can multitask in the kitchen. It's time for my least favorite part, cutting the onion, because y'all always cry and my eyes burn so bad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, don't judge how I cut an onion. And yes, I will be breathing through my mouth also, because if I breathe through my nose, it makes it worse. Freak. No, they're already burning. This is why I need to invest in a dicer. Try to cut this as fast as I can. My eyes. My eyes! And now I gotta stir.
It's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve.
I'm just gonna turn this down on low because, well, actually I'm gonna just turn it off. Because we still want it to be a little bit raw when we put the peppers and the onions in so they can cook. Normally I do a better job than this cutting onions, but for some reason my eyes are burning a lot more than they usually do. I'm trying to hurry up, so I'm cutting this up very sloppy. As long as it's cut, that's all that matters. You don't let nobody tell you how to cook. It's your food. And all right, Vesco. Vesco is staring at me. He's obsessed with me, you guys. He is always staring at me. I don't understand. Is it okay to eat green parts of an onion? Okay, Google. Is it okay to eat a green part of a white onion? Google.
Here are the top search results.
Can't you read? I can't freaking see over here. Okay, Google, can you eat the green parts of a white onion?
On the website greg.app, they say, white onions are safe and versatile, enhancing many dishes with their sweet flavor. Seedling edible parts include the bulb and green tops. Discard damaged outer layers.
Sometimes Google is stupid. I don't know, we're just gonna eat it. It'll build the immune system. My eyes are burning very bad if you guys cannot tell. I hope you guys can see pretty good. Now we can turn the stove back on. Here's where you would drain your meat if you have to drain it. I've already drained some of it out and there's just a little bit, so I'm just gonna leave that in there. But if you want to drain it all the way out, you can go ahead and drain all of it out. You're gonna want to add in your peppers and onions. Y'all see why I like this pan? It fits everything. And then you just want to let it sit and cook for a little bit. Now that this has been cooking for a little bit, now you're going to want to add in your seasonings. I season with what speaks to me, so that's what I recommend. We got some garlic powder, because you put garlic powder and onion powder on basically everything. Here's the onion powder. Soul food seasoning. Pepper. I'm not a big fan of pepper, so I don't put that much. We have this steak seasoning, so I do put a little bit because you know it's like Philly cheesesteak. And then we have this cheesesteak seasoning. Gotta put that in there too. A little bit of slap your mama. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. It says goes great on everything, so I always put it in everything. That is all I'm going to put. Gonna mix. Hey y'all, this is gonna have your house smelling delicious. Now that that's all mixed in, I like to make a little section right in the middle. I know y'all can't really see, but I like to put my cream cheese in the middle because y'all know it is a thicker consistency, so it does take a little bit more oomph to melt. I'm using half of a stick like I told you guys. I mean half of a block. You can use a whole block because that's what the original recipe called for. I always just go like this to kind of help it melt more. I'm also impatient. I'm gonna get 1 egg and add it in. And then you're gonna get some Worcestershire sauce. I don't know how to say that. You're gonna put about a tablespoon. I don't like the smell of that stuff, not gonna lie. And last but not least, we're gonna add in the mozzarella. You wanna add about a cup in there. When I tell you, this junk smells so good. Y'all, cook it for yourself and see. As you guys can see, so far it is such an easy recipe. It's so cheesy. If you don't like as much cheese, don't put as much. Do whatever you want. Like I said, it's your food. I really think I did put a little bit too much cheese though. But that's okay. I love cheese. We'll say that that was a little bit over a cup. Now we're done with this. Next, you're gonna want to get something like this. This is just a brownie dish. If you have like a glass dish, you can use that. Just something that you know will fit all of your filling. And I like to just line mine with tin foil because my brownie pan is a little bit worn out. And this is where your provolone cheese comes in. If you want to just do it quick, you can literally just lay it up there, but I like to break it up because I feel like when you eat it, it breaks apart easier. This next part is optional. Me and Gabriel, we personally like to eat this dinner with these. This is just the Walmart brand of garlic bread, but you can use any type of garlic bread. If you don't want to use it because it does add on more calories, that's understandable too. So I'm gonna put some of this in so we can eat with these. This pan is pretty old, so don't judge it. I'm gonna stick these in the oven, and normally I just bake this for whatever this says. This says to bake at 425 for 5 to 6 minutes. I'm gonna bake this at 425 also for like 6 minutes, and then I'm gonna take these out and then broil this. We're gonna set the stove on 425. I'm gonna put this in here and this. Okay, good, go. Set 6 minute timer.
Alright, 6 minutes. Starting now.
Here's how she's looking. Looks so good, and it is so good, you guys. I swear by it. I swear. I don't know where that came from, but it's really good, I promise you. It tastes really good with garlic bread, so I definitely recommend. The original recipe said nothing about garlic bread, so y'all got to give Gabriel the props on that because he actually was the one that recommended it, and I was like, you know what, that sounds kind of good. And it was kind of good. It was really good. I forgot to mention, you're going to want to let your cheesesteak casserole sit for about like 10 minutes, but here she is, so beautiful. Here's the garlic bread. We're gonna see the cheese pull, and we're gonna do a taste test. So Gabriel's on close-up duty, that's why y'all see his arm. Here's the cheese pull. The cheese pull.
Oh, yeah.
That was not as satisfying as I thought it was gonna be. She did not come out cute. That's okay. Here she is. The cheese kind of fell underneath it. Give her a taste test for you. This is what you gotta do right here. You gotta put a little bit of this on here. 10 out of 10, you guys. You gotta try it. Comment down below if you guys try this recipe. If you guys like my cook with me's, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up so I know to continue to do them for you guys. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that big subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 1K. But I love each and every one of you guys, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.